Alright, hello, I did a poll, and the poll said do Ace Attorney, so that's what we're gonna do. But before we do that, I want to show off the thing I meant to show off yesterday, but I forgot to do it. Wrong thing. I saw time, and there we go. Wrong thing. Right thing. I did the thing. Anyway. Let's get on with it, shall we? Recipe for turnabout. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. I'm assuming that's male. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table and he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw... Oh. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Oh, this isn't suspicious at all. I also see Phoenix stole his fit for his, houseless look. Why won't anyone believe me? In Apollo Justice, I mean, what? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright. Court finds the defendant guilty. Court is adjourned. Well, crap! January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright and Cola offices. The start of a new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be... Zephyr, take on the world! What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you had more than enough, mistletoe cake. Never. I see you. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching fireworks on TV or playing a board game? Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Happy New Year, Detective! Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. I appreciate it anyway. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You've got some splaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's, really nothing much, but, Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, Pearly, you haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced. Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly immature performance yesterday. What the heck is this? A reporter, pal, it's about you! Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. I was involved in the shooting case from like 2 years ago. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way! You don't mean... A phony Nick? I'm gonna go with phony Phoenix? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting up the year with one too. An article from December 5th. It says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Trounced, we say. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember. Better make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking this case back to court, got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. I don't know, the judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess the New Year's resolution's going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll be back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Hi, Kaito! Is attorney time? Let's go to the detention center, see if we can meet our client at all. January 6th, detention center, visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. This kind of talk could ruin me. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? Yeah, wow. Oh, it's Maggie. They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I am totally, utterly let down. You're... Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, with an E-Y. Remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Also Detective Gumshoe's baby girlfriend. So, remember that case with the phone booth where I lost my mind? Maggie Bird, she was a policewoman I defended that one time, when I lost my mind. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing here? Didn't I get you a Oh, sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least no, the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Which, no wonder Gumshoe was so gung-ho about no. It's like, no, you fix this right now. So, how come you're dressed up like that, Maggie? With an EY? Last year, you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? I am in the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird. I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me right away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. The ads are gonna start very soon, so we're gonna just, click on what happened. The whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tresbian. Trebian? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and friendly smiles are always included. Okay, there's the ad. Will do. Thank you, Kaito. Say as I suck down water. I am doing pretty good today. It's been a nice quiet day, and I got some writing done, and I decided to stream for a second time. So, yeah, no, it's been a really nice day of just writing and hanging out with my cat, and hanging out with you guys. How are you doing today? I look at everything Marshy's ever done for my channel and go, yeah, yeah, that still looks really good. Oh, well, I hope that works out for you, and it's not, oh no, because you never know with DIY. All right, we're back. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and friendly smiles are always included. Oh, there were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. Coffee, you say? And then, put a little too much sugar in the cup. Oh, that is a cute cup, though. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. It was very Victorian of them. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen him. You've seen the guy before. We do have one-off customers. Oh. So she shouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Guess the answer to the question is my phony. The phony phoenix. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Guilty verdict. So, if you saw the murderer, why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The murder. The other man. The man who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time, trying to, read his scouter for the power level because he was looking for the Saiyans. But how is that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for fair trial, failed me. What? What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job! Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison? What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Oh no, she's got poison in her pocket. Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw the other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. He looked just like you, apparently. The other guy. I was the one who took coffee with the two men. To the two men. Oh? What was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician look about him. Oh boy! And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? Was it grunge? Was it metal? Was it pop? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. MC Criminal. So, there was the band's CD, maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was Good. Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named like that? Yes. Listen, Hammer Time was really popular in the 90s, okay? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember, even though he looked exactly like you. Don't worry about it. Well, I saw that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Okay. Whoops. Not that. Let's see if I can't get anything out of the article what I have. Oh, yeah! I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case! Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits, sir. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double... I am here too? Beautiful. No, I don't remember a photo of you, Maya. Oh, that would have been so cool. But then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared a discriminal, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize this guy wasn't the real me? We're gonna ponder that for a minute. I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? He was talking like a mook! Well, okay, you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. So this guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit! Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Also, intimidate would also work. How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed like no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Yeesh! I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. I failed almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. Yeah! But That is appropriate. I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives on to fight another day. And one day, I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Arg. Zin A-Hope is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. Yeah, her heart will go on. We'll find him. Don't worry. We'll get Zin A-Hope for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trisbian is. Right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Trisbian. January 6th, Trisbian. Wow! Look at this place! Look! Or like smell. What's with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? It's an atmosphere. Look at this cute little cafe. And again, it's like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Never mind the crime tape in the one booth. We'll sit over there. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anybody here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. There's no... Oh, hold on. What is this doing? Oh no, ad. Oh no, ad. Skip that. I was using my using the guide, and it's like, hey, want an ad? And it's like, no, I don't. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Let's examine the cafe. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometimes, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look at this. Somebody scribbled a little doodle on the page. MC Bomber. MC Bomber and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, baby. I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. Couldn't possibly be the band. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Okay, cool. Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. Okay, bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look! Fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo should know this much. And slide. Yeah, what is this? What is this? This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with this much police tape around it. And the stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can't I picture you doing just that? Good thing you're sleeping. I wouldn't want you to drink poison coffee, Hazel. Yes. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think of this flower? What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think— No, Phoenix. Even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know, Tech. Nah, but I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. And slide. Restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door, written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be on the other. One or the other, but I don't know since I don't know shock about French. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Right, do we... It's a window. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick! There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. She clearly loves snow. She's so anky. You got her hopes up about snow. Okay, I think— are we done? So let's go... Let's move on. And move on. Let's talk to Gumshoe. January 6th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. Oh, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with the killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure the killers were the right label. Alright, so let's see if we can't... Did we miss a... No, we didn't miss a... But we can present the... We can present the this. A paper. Let's see. Could Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gustin got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trials and... Really? That's strange. Trials and doesn't get newspapers. And Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is what's scribbled here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD! Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all. Huh. Wait, is that other little doodle masked a mask? So, that 100,000 must be down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure! The Master of Kurain, or Spirit Song, the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme! Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright. Let's see if that didn't unlock something. Nope. Okay, fine, we'll take the long way. Okay. January 6th, Très bien. Ooh la la, bonjour, welcome to Très bien. Oh, hello? happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. He's too fabulous, okay? I am so bad at French. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurant. Huh? Bienvenue? Oh, non, my petite tulip. Huh, me? Look at these face. Like the kitten rejected by its own mother, you are fatigued, non? Alois, you need these. An aromatic bath oil melange of, Nerol and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oi! Just add a couple of the drops to these mixture to la bathwater and Viola. It will soothe your body and mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la moisture. Who? Me? Oh, monsieur! I was like moisturizing. Look at that face. Looks like the puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, not? For you, monsieur, I recommend these. Oil of bergamot, and maybe a hint of oil. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrant exceptional. No, I mean, like... Thank you, Teddy. Will do. I will do all the things possibly twice. I was like, oh, he likes scents and cute things, and yeah. I refuse to go stereotypical in either direction. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Lors, you will be seated. I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Yes. Must be in, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You were La Phoenix, right, non? Yes. You know me? Yes. Oi, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Oh. I guess he was cross-examined by your mysterious Zin E-Hope. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. What sort of impression Zin E-Hope has been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong Enchanté. So what does tres bien mean? I know tres, that means 3, right? Yeah, that's Spanish. No. Tres bien is I'm so bad at French. In English, you would say, very good. I know that much French. Oh, very good. Oi. Exactamente, or whatever. La atmosphere is tres bien. La cuisine is tres bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I've not enough hands. So you're running this place all on your own now? For la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. Wouldn't you like to work for free? I am la chef. I am la manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. See, there you go. He's using all of his skills in one place. A roaming what? A practitioner de aromatherapy. La art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Hey, you can have really nice savory scents, Phoenix. What happened? So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Ian, it makes me so sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after in Z afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is, well, the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took the drinks to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sounds of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, hoy! He was dead! Maggie had also passed out! And this man who died, was he alone? Why, monsieur, there. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. The police, they asked me many, many times. Are you sure? Sure there was no one else at the table, they asked? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Old man! So who's the old man you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? As usual. He came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Yes, mademoiselle. The lawyer. He could not prove it. He could not prove this, none. About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Must be sure. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Alright, let's present some stuff. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. Wow! You were very cool, though. So handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the old courthouse stirred. Oh man, that's something I don't want to imagine. We found this sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? It's the only ideas I have, mademoiselle. I saved from my kitchen. Okay, I guess not. Let's talk to you again anyway. No? Alright. Let's go to Gumshoe, I guess. Let's actually see if... Nope. Alright, let's go... Seriously? Oh. Alright, let's see here. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. So let's examine. Is there anything? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French! It doesn't get any newspapers. Okay, so same idea. Better try to find out everything I can about it. I already did that. Scoot. What did I miss? What else can I possibly present? Other than my lawyer's badge. Please, Monsieur, this is no need to show me that. You are Mon Phoenix, right? The worst defense attorney in town! I think you can imagine how you formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Why, you flashed to everyone in La Restaurant! Looks like Zin Ehop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Okay. I'm gonna figure stuff out. So I'm just gonna play as we let the ads go. That badge! Is it real? Of course it's real! That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec. Ah! Chomp. She bit into it. And I left a few teeth marks too. I can see that. I just wish I could remember if it means it's real or fake. Yeah, on the off chance it actually does anything. Alright, so let's... Can I... This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Master Bass turned up at the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scallywags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Aww, the Blue Badger has a girlfriend. Looks like Rondelite opted for a new career. Quit surfing the net, Chief! Sorry, I was just, things feel pretty tense in here. Pink Badger! These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expected. Welcome back, I've made no progress. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Can we slide? No, we cannot slide. Who is this man? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor, that's the key. He must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign, I guess. Alright, so let's go back to the law offices. Let's talk. Okay, nothing new there. Hi, Belle! MC Bomber. Hope you're doing well today. And don't forget the 100,000 too. There's something about that name, MC Bomber. No relation to MC Hammer or Bomb Ahead. Yeah, that's a pretty unusual name. Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess. Good, good. I'm glad you're okay. I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case. Anyway, we should really look into this some more. I'm trying. I can't believe you've got an impersonator. Lol. I can't either. Oh, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity. I'm going through identity fraud. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you should have gone into showbiz, huh, Nick? I will never understand how your mind works, Maya. Alright. I guess... back to the restaurant. Okay, hold on. Court record. Profiles. Actually, hold on. If that's the case. Present. Profiles. Talk to me about Gumshoe. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No. He's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Yeah, that's probably expensive. And talk to me about Armstrong. Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura, as a chef and as a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. I'm sure he smells lovely. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible he didn't. And just for funsies. I know you used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you about now is the info about ex-cons or the clientele trace bien, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Was worth a shot, so okay. Let's move to this and present the Maggie. See if we get anything new on her. Maggie was a policewoman once. N'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. It involved a phone booth. Oi, she was last suspect in la murder investigation, non? Oh, you knew about that. That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oi, blended from bergamot, like I have given you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Your natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work! I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've gotta ask this guy for more info. Stat! Motive! When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Welcome back from the lurkin'. Hugs for you too. Oh, boy. I suppose you could say so. So what happened? None. It was nothing. Oh, okay. Hey, Zurich. Mwah. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still being indicted for indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Why, it was true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Oh, 3. Cyclops? Why, what are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to rip the... What the... What's wrong? My Magatama, it's gone. When did you drop this, huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is the question you will have to ask yourselves. Huh? The old man spends all of his time in oh, I remember this old man. Oh, the park! What park is that? Behind La Restaurant, it's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. French, my dear! Let's go check out Vitamin Square right now, Nick! Vitamin Square! Fruit would have also worked. Citrus might have also been acceptable. Look at all those pigeons. January 6th, vitamin, or vitamin, square. So this is vitamin, or vitamin, square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. Their fruit screams, vitamins, at you. Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? Yeah, where's the mineral circle? He's throwing seeds out at the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds for them, he's throwing seeds at them. Old man. My grumpiness threat level is just raised to red. Like his nose! His nose is a tomato. What you saw? Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes, the banana seesaw is definitely a choice. Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do! Maggie, the waitress at Tres Bien? It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that? That is an extremely tame maid uniform. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not an ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace! Oh! What about hitting a girl where it hurts? Do you go to Tres Bien a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve there is not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura? The rice? My good sir. You are in a French restaurant. Tres Bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. We are in San Fran, Tokyo. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? The single waitress? You can see all the way up there. There. Yes, the waitresses. Wow, they're practically naked, even though they're totally not. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! Have some seeds! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? What kind of stereotype could we be having? The Tres Bien regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons, you want food? Haha, take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psy clock or two. Oh wait! I know exactly how the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Yeah, you disappointed the child. How dare you? Alright, where did we drop this thing? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do ba do ba do 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 ba do do. Do 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 do. I don't see the Megatama. Alright, let's go talk to Gumshoe. I'm assuming this was how we get to talk to Gumshoe. No? Still? Pardon? Fine. Well, actually... Profiles... We don't have his profile? Fine. Fine, we'll go back to the old man. We're going to do a bunch of presenting. Presenting the profiles. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy. How does some pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Okay. Let's see if... Nope. More pelted with pigeon food. Let's try this real quick. Nope. Okay, you are useless right now. I mean, if it was like an actual like good seed mix, I might actually eat that. Alright. No? Nothing? Alright, now I'm actually gonna look and see what my guide says real quick, because what am I missing here? Badoop. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's extremely... Wow. Good job, me. I forgot I could examine the park! Let's go do that! I was too distracted by the old man to notice this! There's a magazine here! It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something that someone else threw away. But did you throw it away? Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Yeah. It's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man. Hey, that's mine! Looking at the orange reminds me. Of what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. This is true. Yeah, no, it truly, I was distracted by this man and his pigeons. You don't have to tell me twice. Alright, I think that was the only thing, so let's run away! And present this. Mademoiselle? Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is different, but you have a good face. Different? Facilitations! You are best. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Next! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Alright, where did we... There's a bunch of little trinkets on the shelf by the door. I bet, Not the Megatama. He's already has his table ready to go. Now the Edipant, And table where the da-da-da. Under investigation. Door. Okay, I'm assuming I can leave? I can abandon Maya? Wow! Visitor's room. Looks like they had Maggie in questioning. I guess I asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. I guess we'll go to okay. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Aw. She's really fired up about this. I wonder why. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now, listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up for good. Got it? Talk to me, Gumshoe. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I'm sorry, Gumshoe, everybody can see it. I was just her... it wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. Good job. Because that is an abuse of power. Don't do that. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? I'm sure the whole department knows. Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell it to your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Birds of a feather. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elge. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. Totally not a Saiyan. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. All she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm really busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could the motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Gumshoe! Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base at times. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned the place upside down. There was no CD. Did you check between the chairs? Clearly you missed the sports magazine in the magazine rack. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained the contradiction at all. I once knew a kid in high school who had an entire speaker set in his cargo pants. This is not unusual to me. Come to think of it, the owner of Cheers BN didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Look at that face. Would he lie to you? Maybe. And so now let's go back to Cheers BN. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. Where's the Megatama? Yeah, that'd be bad if he got gumshoe stuck to his fur. Alright, hold on. Let's see, do we have anything? Can we... What do now? Hi, Phoenix! But yeah, no gumshoe! Okay, did that. Cool. So we'll go back. I'm giving Phoenix all of his steps, don't worry about it. Hugs for you too! Okay, so we're gonna present the sports paper. Yeah, you missed this! You missed this, Gumshoe! What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trace Beyond. Aw, hugs for everybody. Thank you all for coming out today. It's dated the same day as the murder. You might be onto something here. And take a look at this. See the writing here? MC Bomber? Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this'll turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. So now we'll go. Really? And now we talk about this lovely man. The chef at Trials and Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. Alright, so we're gonna go to an ad break, I'm gonna do a bio break, and we'll continue in a minute. Okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, Gumshoe is actually my favorite, so... It was a combo of Phoenix, Gumshoe, and a bit of a bunny ears lawyer. Yes. Yes. Yes, Hazel is getting snuggled. Yeah. All right. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? Oh, no. The label says juniper, which is a type of plant. Under orders to put a few drops into my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know. There's something about that lady. I mean, guy? Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? I'm like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved in this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Talk to me. Yes. Good. 'Cause she is a sweet baby, and I love her. The charming chef. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trials and Tribulations? It's, kinda hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, Detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trace and investigate the place yourself. I did. And you find out anything suspicious about the guy. You report it back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef at Trace and report it back to Gumshoe. Okie dokie, we have our plot. Back again we go. Phoenix is getting in his steps. January 6th, Trisbian. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. I go by both. Um, it's supposed to be the soft G, like gin as in silver, which is the Japanese word for silver, but, gin's also okay too. Whatever works. Who was that just now? A customer? She had a sort of dark aura around her. I sort of remember how this worked. Ah, welcome! Bienvenue! Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? She's so cute. Well, how do I look? Yeah, no worries. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. All right, cool. Yep. Cause I used to go by Gin Nekomiko. So it was just I kept the Gin part because silver is one of my favorite colors. And also my favorite game of Pokemon. Yeah. Basically I repurposed a very old username that I'd been using for about a decade. And I was just like, yeah, I like this part. It's simple and reflects the two ends is reflective of my actual name. I am kinda hungry, actually. Aw, well thank you. Let's talk about the lunch special. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? I know, me wandering around going, what do I do? Phoenix getting his steps in. It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. Okay, that's cute, the twin tea set. Does it come with a cup of tea as well? The twin tea set, I believe? I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive, but does it have the cute little sandwiches with some tea and maybe a nice little dessert? What? But you can't! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress! I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Taking people's orders, bringing them their food, making coffee, working the cash register. Of course we need a customer before I can do any of that. So sit down, Nick! Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress! Check out my gimme a tip smile! About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Nick, sit down. Kitchen, a lunch special, please! With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift! I don't need any of that! Just a moment, please, sir! Maya's really getting into this. So how much is the set lunch then? $20, huh? With the drinks, side salad, and dessert, it's $45! Bear. Hey, wait a sec! Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set. Wow! A dish inspired by lobster and albone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Actually, that doesn't sound that bad. Bon appetit! Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Oh. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilet. Oh, no, it's that bad. Oh, no. Hey, you can't be without much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Nobody's used them. Trisbian lunch special added to the court record. Trisbian lunch special costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Yeah, tell me about the kitchen. What did you do? Kitchen. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Yay! I'm glad. Hey, wait up! Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Are you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off to your face. Have you found the Magatama yet? I better conduct the search of the kitchen myself. To the kitchen! Wrong thing. That's the move button to the kitchen. January 6th, Trisbian kitchen. Horse! And here it is, the famous Trisbian kitchen, with its adorable decorations. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop! Like, his lovely little stash. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He got so many. Thank you. I will probably raid you later if you're streaming today. They're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 90, 98, 99, 100 of bottles of aromatherapy oils on the wall. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. Surely it's not just nail polish. And it doesn't smell. Oh. So what's the liquid inside then, I wonder? Surely it's not... I want to say it's cyanide? Cyanide has no scent? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Found in the kitchen. Shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly a Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Aww. Poems? Cool, I'll read one out. And say it in your best friend's accent with intensity, okay? Okay, here's what is called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon. That is sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Takes the last sip of your tea, and I know I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. I'm assuming he was doing haikus? What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on the shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? Doopa condiments. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look! Right there on the counter! I'm Agatama! What's doing here? What indeed? Cool, get it back in your pocket. Knives! Now I know I'm in a French okay, blah 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 blah. The oyster sauce. Look at these knives, they're really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. Cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. Nope, you just need a butter knife. That smells good. Something bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and albon fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. But you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Alright, let's see if we can pin this guy. Wait, hold on. Doop ba doop ba doop boop. Doop ba doop ba doop doop boop 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 boop. Criminal Affairs Department again! Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about this newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up or anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elge. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Great! Left by the victim, doodles in the victim's handwriting. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Gee, I wonder. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me in court. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. What could it possibly be? Could it possibly be this? You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Let's check and see if it's cyanide or something. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that, Chef. You suspect Jean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I'm assuming he isn't actually a chef. I guess I'd better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Spill. Armstrong's secret. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tres Bien, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason this place is so empty because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is... he's up to his ears in debt. I thought this had to do with there was a loan shark plot. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Oof. $500,000? We talking dollars? No, we're talking clams. Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd be in real trouble. Sorry. That figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that the chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. John's loan contract added to the court record, debt of $500,000. The owner of the loan is tender lender. Back to Tres Bien. Can we present this? About this. Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little old me. Alright, let's try to go back to the kitchen. No? Okay. Let's try to go back to the vitamin square. Okay. Vitamin square. Vitamin square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Let's poke around a bit. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of the park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guessed it must have been in an accident. It looks totally wrecked. Continuing on. Hey! What do you think she's doing with my... Oh! Yes, I remember you now. We get the tiger-dragon rivalry. No, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride. It's about you've been doing... It's so pink, I love it. Good for you. New ride? Isn't that kind of an old model? You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, the newest dad covered in my saddle in crap, huh? You're gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? Just a bit. Just a smidge. He spent too long in the tanning bed, he fell asleep. I had to beat you so hard, I feel like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh! Uh-oh, Raggy! You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you guys gonna pay. Actually, lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You say you're a Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Oh! What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone! I didn't know he had a twin the whole time! Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make a note on the scooter. Ridden by my phony, the wheel guard is all smashed up. Pathetic. Oh, it's you! Few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time? Really? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. I didn't want to mess with that man. More like you had some cowering to do. Tres bien regular. You're regular at that restaurant? Just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. How many locks? 3, okay. I knew it. This old guy's got something to hide, but what could it be? Alright, so let's see if we can't go back to the restaurant. Okay, so back to the Vitamin Square. Presenting the Megatama. Let's see if we can't. Tres bien regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world goes to the place for that food. Oh, that's so cool! I hope you enjoy! Man, the last, anime movie that I saw in theaters was the re-release of Howl's Moving Castle. I went to it with my best friend, where we saw it when it originally released in, like, 2003? I want to say we were still in high school at the time. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, in the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. Food at Tres Bien is terrible. And expensive! You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yeah, I'm stinking rich! I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. You know what? Good for you, my guy! What a lot of crock! This is another story about the price. It's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go swimming in my money vault every day, like Scrooge McDuck. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Because you were looking for a job. This is yours, alright? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. Need spending money. Oh? Nah, Demon Slayer's popular, and, you know, good for it. I've heard good things, but I've never actually watched or read it myself. Oh? I don't go to a restaurant for food, I just go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. I almost added the Y. Those had better be some golden beans. Yeah, I've heard the animation is something else. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? Yeah, sounds like my kind of shonen. No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there was really that great. No, it's not, but... But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, they don't want me hanging around at home, so I go here. I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Trisbien because of the magazine rack. Well, you like seeds, do you, boy? Sorry? You like them so much, how about them seeds? Okay, eat up! Okay, oh, ow, ow, wow, ow, ow. Oh, newspapers. Exactly, they don't- okay. Hold on. Sports, it was the sports paper. I picked the wrong thing. Alright, we'll go to the ad break real quick. Although it would surprise me if they were like, actually, yeah, no, AT for the coffee. It's just that good, I promise! And now we pet the kitty. We pet the sleepy kitty. Yes. My precious sleepy kitty. Ten more seconds. Alright, and we're back. And we are going to do the proper evidence this time of the sports paper, probably. Yeah. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trisbien. So, what of it? This is the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? Oh yeah, One Piece has taken me a while to get into, but I've seen like the first couple seasons of the anime and I really like the live action adaptation. So it's like I've dabbled in One Piece. But I need to get back into it. The restaurant doesn't get any newspapers. This one just happened to have a customer leave it behind. Arg. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? Just admit I'm not hiding anything. Going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Oh, hello, kitty kitty. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Trisbien is because you think the waitress is cute. What are you asking me about the girl for? She was the waitress at Trisbien. Oh. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Ah! But I don't recognize that face! And you are probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Go. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. To be fair to you, old man, it's a cute look. You can admire things aesthetically and not be weird about it. No, to be fair, One Piece is over 100 volumes. So, I mean, there is a bit of a barrier to entry in that's a lot of volumes. Yes, you can look respectfully, sir. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please! No more! Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it. Again, you can look respectfully, sir. And I mean, maybe you're just a lonely old man. Plenty of people want to go to restaurants to have conversations. Sir, Yes, it's true, I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8 reduce. All because of the servant girl. Punish me, lock me up. Sir, you're fine. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You're all the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. 20 years? Phoenix is like 25. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect, I'm Victor Kudo. Nice. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young'uns think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant all the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his Cyclops and everything. He's just that stubborn. I have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Alright. So let's present Mr. Man. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. Let's just get changed. No, hang on. He thinks the uniform is cute. Please help. Can you go like that? I guess. Sir. You again? Oh, well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? We were so close. And he would have spilled all the beans. Pigeon, How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir? Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the pigeon? Ah! Mia! Listen, the man has a type? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course. Certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the great— Wow! What you saw? About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see. And was the customer alone? Yeah, woof. I mean, that's part of the thing of, hey, we more or less, we have manga to work with, so we can not do filler episodes and entire filler seasons. And the customer was alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Ooh," and then collapsed. Dead. Oh, how terrifying! You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Hehehe. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see the other man either. Do you like the food at Trisbian? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. Set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. No, that's totally fine. I understand. I have been into anime for probably 15 years at this point? No, no longer than that. 20-something? No, I was absolutely that obsessed with Inuyasha back when it was airing. What a lovely story! London's in England, not France. Although, to be fair, you can, like, go from London to France within the span of a day on a very, like, certain specific train line, so that's not completely implausible. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. That's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. It's a practice thing, Phoenix. You visit Trisbian a lot, don't you? Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Hehehe. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. Do it. I hope it's very tasty. Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. Chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. Man's an ex-con. Yeah, I thought that was something like the twist there. He's an ex-con? Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no! Those eyes! I can't take this! Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, mainly. So he's a bit of a kleptomaniac. He's a pilfer, so you gotta be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javicino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender, Victor Kudo. If he takes anything again, you'd let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. She was like, says help. You have the assets. You have the talent. As the 90s Sailor Moon dub once said. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, no one. Oh, you cannot leave me like this. I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a sight clock or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Let's do that. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. French, of course! ISO! See if we can't do this. Maggie's motive. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allures, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Oh, huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oy, but after la incident, his ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive for the prosecution gave for Maggie. She said she poisoned the man. They said she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Dolores. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. None, monsieur, you doubt me, but I confessed everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, a $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. Let's see if we got the profile for her. That's fair. Here, we're gonna back out of this. I don't think I have enough evidence quite yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, so let's go to... Let's see if, Gumshoe hasn't... Gumshoe! Have you identified the thing yet? Let's present... this. What do you make of this? You don't know? No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, you don't have to explain. Really. It's for $500,000, pal. That's $500,000 bills! What's the for? Oh, okay. I'll give you an answer to that. Nothing worth that, but I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for Cat. Uh-huh. He's desperate, you know. No, I don't. But I think I started to get the... Okay. No, I can't. Wrong button. Exit out. Back to the restaurant. We're gonna say that he did it. Oh no. He did it because he's in debt. Okay. Back to this. Let's try this again. Ooh. Pumpkin latte. Ooh, yeah. No, you could absolutely do, like, pumpkin latte, pumpkin spice latte. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lottery ticket. Lottery ticket disappeared. $500,000. You think you know you think that the ticket, because that's exactly how much of a debt he has. Oh no. Mr. Armstrong, I believe this is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Okay. Wow! That's one piercing scream, even for a man like him. I think it was like an "aye" or something like that. You have no evidence! More French! I am not Master Mask. I'm not the kind of person that steals the property of others. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that sounds really good. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Alright. Hi, Q. That's the volleyball anime. What is this, a poem, monsieur? You know me so well. Please read it. And put some... feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man, or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry, I have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. You have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! The message, you have to be lied. Do you deny it? Do not make me false accusations, sir, s'il vous plaît. So, you have any proof? I want to see incontestable proof that I ever stolen from one of my customers. You stole the shiny! You stole the shiny! Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Megatama. And I found it in your kitchen. None! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oi. I have weakness for little trinkets and la figurines. Okay, that's fair. I also understand you have a weakness for little guys, but I do not steal my little guys. I buy them with my own money. My hand just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Probably because they're cute. Why, it's not true. I'm just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, at the time it was not a small trinket, it was $500,000. Mas none, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. You're in debt. Really now? Oh, Monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in deep, desperate need of a large amount of cash? Is this not your loan document, my good sir and or madame? Non-binary icon? The restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah, you have a loan to the tune of $500,000. The lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Yeah. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Oh no, he is ruining that flower. He is so sad. Tell me about the motive, Mr. Armstrong, please. You said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with the earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000! He shouted in a semi-public place. Brilliant. And the ticket? Well, he had all of the tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. Put the poison in your pocket. None. Oh, none, you nutty man. I simply helped myself to one of the tickets. What? Oh, so you might not have even gotten a winning ticket. La victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, ¿Por qué pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, since it's not true. Talk to me. I did not take it. A ticket for $500,000, I mean. I maybe got $10. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Mas non, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. It is an affront. He came in for the coffee. Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? He had like 12 cups of coffee in the last case. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am la Airhead, non? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. Airhead. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made up with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took away was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1! You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Viola, you two, time to laugh at La Pretty Little Airhead. Looks like we won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown in the trash! Looks like we've got a new mystery now, namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. To be continued. And with that, since we have hit 2 hours, I think that's a good spot to call it. Because I was only going to go for like 2 or 2.5 hours today. Cool. So we can do the trial next time, which will probably be fairly soonish. So we'll exit out. And as previously stated, we're probably gonna... Psst, let me get get that out of there. I forgot that that was there. Let's raid into Kaito, because we can. But thank you all for coming today. Once again, I appreciate all 4 of you who are still here. Yes, that one. There. And let's do A. There we go. So that'll be the raid message for this one. Or, if you want to do the other one, we'll do the first one. Because I do really love the car emote. Or if you must, you can do Souls Raid. Well, thank you, Phoenix. I always enjoy chatting with you too. I enjoy chatting with you all. Listen, the tomato emote was one of the first ones I ever did. I showed Marshy a drawing that I did at con, and was like, "Can you make this an emote?" Because what I think it was in Rashi's stream going, bumps into a... so embarrassed I bump into a tomato, and that's how we got the tomato emote. Let's see. Do I see? Do I foresee? Do I? There you are. Oh, okay. So he's doing Silk Song. So, spoilers for Silk Song. Okie dokie. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.